Well, good morning, everyone. I thought I'd bring you along today. This is my typical day. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, 16 degrees. Jeff is on his way to get another load of logs for us. This week, between the two of us and Buzz brought in 2 loads, we have brought in 21 loads of logs. So I don't need to go with him, but I thought I'd bring you along and show you what I do while he's getting the logs. This is a typical day for me. I usually come over here to my blocked wood. As you can see, it's pretty tall. It's a lot taller than I am. And there Jeff goes to get another load on my box splitter. I'll uncover that. And I spend about an hour over here just trying to stay on top of some of this stuff. Well, that was just about an hour of splitting. I believe I've got roughly maybe a half a cord, 2/3 of a cord, maybe a little bit more. We'll find out later this afternoon when I have to pile it. But one of the reasons why we have to do this is because, see that big gnarly thing? There is no way that is going to go through our processor. A lot of these had a lot of big twists and turns in it that is just too difficult to get it through. Here, Jeff has split that one in half. I don't know how he missed that big hog. But anyway, so I at least made a stab at it for an hour. Now I am going to start the 550. I've got it plugged in right now so that it'll start and I can move it over to the processor. I have some cottonwood that I have to get cut and split, get to drying. And then later on today, it's stacking wood, bundling wood. Right now, with there being no snow on the ground, I feel the pressure to hurry up and get a lot of things done before you have to start brushing everything off or it starts sticking to the ground. But this spruce or birch was really easy to just pop open because it's froze. So let me go ahead and get the truck started, moved over to the processor, and I will meet you guys over there at the processor. Give you an idea of our sunrise this morning. Our little dog got us up at 5:30. Diesel, a new little dog, puppy. So we were there from 5:30 until 9 o'clock before we could even come out and start doing anything. And it was like at 7 o'clock I was ready, but it was too dark. But anyways, this kind of gives you a view. There's Pinnacle Mountain. Here in another couple of weeks, like next week, the sun will not crest over the mountains here. And we'll be in the shadow for 2 months. So that gives you a view of King Mountain. And King Mountain's only 5 miles away. Pinnacle Mountain over here is maybe a mile. Well, as you can see, I got the 550 underneath the elevator, and it's running because it's still 15 degrees out here right now. I got the elevator running, letting it warm up before I put the valve on, and I've also got the processor going. The M1820 14. I've got a couple of logs up here on deck, on the live deck. So I'm planning, hopefully, by the time Jeff gets home, I will have all of these done. That's on the forklift done. And he put a pile over here of the cottonwood for me. So I'm hoping to get most of this done before he gets home. We'll see how that goes. So these are pretty nice logs to run through the processor. I'm excited about doing these because I don't really have to worry too much about the size like I do when we're selling wood for fireplaces. So I will be back with you as soon as I get the truck fully loaded. I managed to get that done. Let me show you what I got. Now this is cottonwood. This is what people have been buying for the bonfires and stuff, which is about a cord, a little over a cord. So I didn't get as much in there as I thought I was going to get. My life deck is done. I got that all done. I think I was only able to do two life decks, and that's how much wood on the 550 I was able to get. But I sure don't feel like I got much done as far as this stack of cottonwood goes. But that's okay. One nice thing about it, it's just going to be a repeat tomorrow of today. I'll just keep working at it every day till I get it all done. So it's noon, and I think I'm going to go and have some lunch and a cup of coffee, kind of warm up. That wind is ugly, because I got some stacking to do after lunch. I'm just coming back from lunch, and Jeff just pulled in. He is now loading some logs. This is cabin logs that we had that Jeff sawed out. So he's loading up this guy with his cabin logs. I didn't feel comfortable loading it, so Jeff is loading it for me. So let me show you what Jeff brought home for me to process. Oh no, isn't this beautiful? What a nice load. This is the kind of load I love to process. Even this big honker. Yeah, this is really nice. So I'm going to let him unload the trailer. Thought I would show you what my next project is after stacking the half a cord and a third of a cord. I have spruce to pile. Oh, let's look at what I got to pile now. There is a lot of spruce, but I saw a lot of it. So I'm okay with this. We're bringing over some planks so that keep the wood off of the ground. It'll be easier to pick up when it does snow. And there's Jeff.
I've been busy. We had 2 semi-loads come in from Buzz that we picked up from Edward's job, and then we also got 5 loads off Edward's job. As Jill showed you in the picture, we got 5 cord of nice beetle kill spruce that Edward saved out for us, and he just informed me today that he's going to have a couple more small lots and he's done for the winter, which is kind of good news for us. We don't have to haul. We've got
music to my ears.
Yeah, we probably got 70 full cord to cut up, so we'll keep us busy for a while. I gotta get back to work. Somebody's gotta take care of this operation.
So this is the stuff that I've already piled. Jeff is going to pile this up for me so it'll be easier for piling and I don't have to go way out there to get it.
So let's just see the big guy working. I've just been goofing off. Slacker. This makes it a whole lot easier for stacking if he brings the wood to me. So we do work together quite a bit. He makes my life a little easier. I will have him down to 550 without the cottonwood in it. And he knows exactly where he wants to put it in our yard. So this works out pretty nice. And as you can see, we still have a little bit of sunshine on the property. It just came out a few minutes ago. But here on the 24th of November, that'll be it. It won't come up over the hills. In Jeff's words, he's just trying to keep me busy. He knows it's easier for me to pile from this angle than it is walking clear over there and trying to grab all of the wood so I can pile it. But this is really nice. Some very nice spruce, beetle kill spruce. I think I'm pretty fortunate to have a man who'll help me out. Well, I'd say you did that like a pro, like you've done it before.
Yeah, maybe. As you can see, we stay busy, and that's kind of our daily routine. Really, we're always busy, and this is the last few days we're gonna have sunshine on the property, so it's.
Yeah, I was just telling them that too.
Yeah, the cold and the wind will take. No snow. Very fortunate. I don't mind it. The mosquitoes are at bay today with a high wind. They'll be hibernating here soon, so most of the time, if it gets down below zero, you don't see a lot of mosquitoes. They are Alaskan tough, though.
They are that.
So, what do you think of that pile of spruce that Edward saved out for Jill? He's smashed it all down yesterday, just kind of pushed it over, and I kind of limbed it and brought it home, and he actually gave that to Jill. It's about 5 cords, so I went to pay him today for the other 2 loads, and he wouldn't take it. Just super generous young man, so very happy to be doing business with Edward, that's for sure.
Well, and it also helps too that they are Ukrainian. Serge is his brother, and the money that we give them for the wood, they turn around and give it to their mom.
So the mom does some babysitting for the older boys, and the daughter, when they're at work, they all kind of work different little jobs, and sometimes they work together. So the mom watches the children, and they donate our wood money to the mom for babysitting. So that's pretty nice.
That's very kind.
Yep. So as you can see, just absolutely beautiful sunny day here. At the top of that mountain, I'll bet it's well below zero. It's only
It's 15 degrees out here
and
with the wind.
And we've got about, I'd say, 8 to 10 mile an hour wind. It's pretty breezy.
It's breezy.
So
I want to go and bundle wood in the garage.
oh, hey, and I've
Forget
got,
stacking.
and my garage is getting cleaned out. If you see
Oh, my
our
goodness.
woodworking shop is getting all of our stuff in it. So I actually have 2 full bays in my garage. I knew I had one, but I found out I have 2. Get Jill's junk out of there. Now I got my own
What?
garage back.
There's
Yes,
junk.
all of her tools.
That's okay.
You ever see-
My wood bundling station's going in the second one.
Did you ever see such a young lady have so much tools? You have more tools than I have.
Right. And if you believe that, there's a bridge up here in Alaska, and it doesn't go anywhere. Well, I had to move my operation indoors into our garage since the wind has picked up and it's really miserable out there. So I decided I have to bundle anyway, so I might as well get started. This here is what I use for my rack. I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring it down. Yeah. This is what I use for a rack. It doesn't work like it's supposed to. It should have be able to swing this around and wrap it. I just hand wrap it as tight as I can. But I get some of my wood. This is spruce. Since I know that people are using this for their heat now, I stick a couple of sticks of birch in there, just so they have some heat. And then I just fill up the rack. That's where my little electric splitter comes in handy, is that if something's too big, I can split it up. And I just kind of fill it up and see what the best fit is so that they stack nice. Some of the bundles that I see people making are so small. I don't think I could sell that. And right here, this has our Alaska WoodYard here in Sutton, Alaska, and our telephone number, and it's ready to burn. That is the only advertising we do, is off of our bundle wood. People will stop and get our number. Yeah, let's see if I can get this off. So as you can see, this is what I sell. I think it's for $8 for one bundle, $15 for 2, and $20 for 3. I feel like the people are getting a good value for their dollar.
I usually do about 10, 9, because most people buy 3 at a time. So I usually try to do in multiples of 3. Let me get some spruce in here, birch. So I try to get it to the top of my rack, as close to it as I can. And a lot of times I'll throw little starters in there, just to make it so that it will, I can stack it pretty nice. Let me get, let me get my labels here. Since we've been taking things out of the garage, I haven't gotten organized yet for bundling. Now that all the equipment is gone, it gives us more room. Let me bring you guys around here. Give you guys a better angle. There. And I also try to put a variety of sizes, as far as the bigger stuff, little stuff, just so they've got something to work with. I don't mind putting a little bit more in my bundles, because the contractors, the land developers, they don't charge me for this. It's just what it costs us, and fuel to go and pick it up. So I'm gonna pass on a little bit of that savings to my customers. So I do have quite a few bundle customers, since when somebody finds a value, they let other people know where there's a good deal to be had. Some of those other bundles that I've seen at the fuel station, I don't know if I could spend that kind of money. I think they're $8 or $9 for a little tiny bundle, and I don't know if I could do that and sleep at night. So I think this is the first time I've showed you guys my little bundle operation. This is usually what I do after dinner. I've got a few minutes during the day, or if it's really nasty outside, I'll bundle up a bunch, 20 or 30 of them. Just so that I have it ahead and I'm not scrambling when I'm empty up there on my stand. And then I do have two stands. One is at Long Rifle and the other one is at one of the other lodges up north that I bundle for. So I don't like to scramble and have to hurry up and get something thrown together. So I like to be a little bit ahead. So today you guys have seen pretty much what I do every day. I do a little bit of bundling, I do a little bit of processing, I do a little bit of stacking and splitting wood on my box store splitter. And I feel like if I do a little bit each day on everything, I don't get bored, I don't get burned out. And try to put together a product for people. Right there again, if Jeff sees me struggling, he'll come over and give me a hand. Hopefully this year coming up, this summer, I'm not going to run out of spruce. You saw how much spruce we got going on in our yard, waiting for me to split. And then I usually just bring it in here, and in the evening, if I want to do it in my pajamas, I can, which I don't, but I can come out here and spend a little bit of time and have things done. But I think that's the whole purpose of today, was that letting people know that if they organize their time, they can get a lot of stuff done. And it doesn't have to all be done in one day. Like, I don't care if it takes me 3 days to get that wood piled up or split up. It doesn't matter. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get the rest of that cottonwood processed. I'm still be glad when we get a little bit caught up to where I can actually start enjoying our new shop. I haven't even turned anything. But I know the time's going to come when it's going to be really lousy outside, and I won't be outside when it's that bad. But I'm just grateful that we haven't had the snow. This is unheard of. For us to go this long without having a snow. Normally by this time, we've got a couple of feet already. But that's what happens when you live in the mountains. Over on my wood stand, I only make this three bundles high. Here's Jeff. 3 bundles high for a couple of reasons. I can't pile them any higher than 3, and if I can't pile them higher than 3, then I know people can't grab them as easy as if they're still a 5. I can't hardly get it out.
My little jacket snowsuit for my grandson to come out and visit.
Oh, it'll fit.
One size bigger, it almost fit you. I gotta sharpen my chainsaw.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed what it's like to be here in the Alaska WoodYard. And with that, I believe Jeff is sharpening his chainsaw. We do appreciate all those who enjoy our shows, our videos, and our subscribers. You have anything to say?
No, just thanks for coming along, everyone, to keep the sawdust flying.
And thanks for coming along.